Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight, as promised, I am bringing you, I believe, my best ranked battle yet. And what are we in, guys? The Tier 5 Queen Elizabeth. Now, I've had a lot of people say, hey, Spartan, why don't you go get the, oh god. No, I didn't forget about the Warspite. Calm down. The Warspite! A lot of people are like, Spartan, why don't you get the Warspite? It's an amazing ship. It's got so much history. And I'm like, yes, but it costs money. And the Queen Elizabeth doesn't. They're the same class ship. I know the Warspite has all the history, but I'll take my Queen Elizabeth to battle any day of the week. I love this ship. And in Tier 5 ranked battles, this ship is amazing. It's tanky, it's got the big strikes, and while it doesn't citadel battleships quite as well as other battleships may, it still does stupid amounts of damage with every single salvo. Usually 15 to 20,000 damage a salvo on a good shot on a battleship. Now, obviously, if you're getting citadels, you're doing that at least. So it's not that much different. Plus, it's got the amazing HE if you need that, but most of the time you don't. The armor piercing is enough. These guns are fantastic. You know the hood? Yeah, you know that? These are the same guns. Well, I think. I could be wrong. It's the same caliber. They're 380 millimeters. They're good. They're very good. They're accurate. They reload decent, and they punch hard. Speaking of punching hard, that's a Pensacola. Now, a lot of people ask me, Spartan, how do you aim at long distance? Well, I'll be real honest. It's been a lot of practice. Now, here you'll see that I aim a little bit too short. Didn't quite lead them long enough. Still got good penetration. 4 penetrations and 2 overpins at this kind of range, even though I didn't get a good shot. How do you know that you didn't get a good shot? Because it's a Pensacola and it's still alive. So we're going to give him a little more lead this time. It is a fast cruiser. It's not the fastest cruiser, but it is a faster cruiser. So we're going to give him a little more lead this time, and wait for it. Don't get ahead of me. Pow! There it is. There's the Citadel. And, in true Spartan fashion, we have to leave him with just enough for somebody else to kill. But I'm pretty sure that we have just taken away the entire will of that Pensacola to fight. Now, don't forget, we have an Icarus right now, spotted, right up here in the channel that I'm heading to. But let me go over some strategy here. Why did I choose to come this way? My entire team went the other way. Well, I say my entire team. We got plenty of people going to both spawns, which is great. Doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's amazing, because that means we've got force at both caps. However, the reason I like on this map to come over here is because there are 2 caps here. Yeah, I can help capture A and defend A. And then, when oh, hello. Wait for it. Oh, he's going to take a torp. Yep. Is he going to take 2? No. Just 1. That's fine. Now we're going to look at the Bayern. He's kind of coming towards us. We're going to just go ahead and throw him out there. It's a pretty good estimation of where he should be when it comes down. And it's a good hit. 4,200 damage. 1 pin, 1 shatter. Not bad. But, as I said, there's an Icarus up here, and we're going to forget about him. Just that, little forewarning, we are going to forget about him. But, as you can see, with battleships, the New Mexico I know is a slow ship, and this is where experience comes in. The more experience you have and the more different ships that you play, the more you are able to kind of judge how fast somebody's going to be going, and therefore how much you need to lead them. Now, by default, my goals when I'm shooting at ships are, battleships get an automatic 2 mil lead if they are fully... Now, you just saw the Icarus pop up, right? Ooh, hello. Watch this. I'm just a jerk. Okay, this Pensacola has done nothing wrong to anybody. He's got all of his health left. I don't even give him the respect of shooting all the guns at him. I'm like, nah, my aim's good. I'm going to kill him with the 1 gun, and I'm going to shoot at the New Mexico, and look at that shot. You really? And just for insult to injury, he gets Citadel too. Now, remember the Icarus, Spartan. The Icarus was just spotted off your starboard side. You should probably pay attention to... Okay. I see where you're going with this. Now, I make a couple mistakes in a couple different matches in ranked, and that is mainly that objects in my sights are closer than they appear. Now, look at all the torpedoes. Luckily, the guy just whiffed. And then the ones that were actually on target here, I'd already started turning for. And, come on, baby. Yep, we slipped it. We're fine. We're fine. Never doubted it for a minute. And now that the Icarus has fired his guns at us because he's mad at us because he failed to torp us while we weren't even paying attention to him. You know, sometimes you just get lucky. And that's one of those times. But New Mexico's about to sail around the corner, broadside on, in front of God and everybody. So, you know, why not reach out and touch him? He's a little closer, so we're not going to give him a full 2 mil lead. And that looks pretty darn good. Oh my god! 22,000 damage without a single citadel. 5 penetrations. If I was him, I'd have just wrapped up right then and there. I'd been like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. The dude just half-healthed me and didn't even citadel me. What do I have to do to this man? Well, sometimes you just own it, man. Sometimes you got it. But as I was saying about the firing training, right? So, as a default, I usually default to 2 mils for the New Mexico. And, or not New Mexico, but for battleships. Another 6 penetrations. My God, Spartan. Let the man be. Okay? I'm not even going to respect him now. I'm just like, nah, I'll just leave him for the cruiser to kill. I think I've done enough damage to him that the cruiser can finish him off, right? I mean, you know, in true Spartan fashion, we leave him enough health for somebody else to kill. We don't have to worry about killing things around here. Bayern. Watch the Bayern make a mistake. Wait for it. Or did he already do it? He fired his guns into the island way too early. And that is why I didn't care and knew that I would sink him. We're up to 130,000 damage. Keep an eye on that score though, guys, because I'll be real honest, I was ready for some more punching. I'm in position to punch this New Mexico right in the mouth, and it ain't even, you know, funny. It just really isn't. But you can see he's not going full speed, and you can tell the direction a ship is traveling by the smoke coming out of the stack, first of all. So if you're ever wondering if they're sailing forward or reverse, look at the smoke. It'll tell you. It literally will tell you if they're going forward or reverse. And then the rest, you know, you start with a default. If they're going full speed for a battleship, 2 mils. If they're slower than that, obviously less, okay? And then you'll get a feel for it the more you do it. For cruisers, there's a little bit different. If it's a heavy cruiser, like a Tier 5 Baltimore or a Hipper or something like that, the default for me is 2.5 mils. So 2.5 mils. And then if it's a faster cruiser, like the New Orleans or any of the light cruisers or the French cruisers or anything like that, start with a full 3 bars and then add on to that for, like, if they're using their engine boost, which will give you like a lot more smoke and all of that stuff if they've got it. And so that helps you hit them. And with destroyers, you give everything you've got and then you hope to God that you're close. And more often than not, you will be if they're not dodging. But 146,000 damage, guys. 2 citadels, 2 kills. Not bad at all. And as you can see, we're now ranked 14. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.